What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer, finally getting around to this Phantom Knights combo tutorial. I'm basically going to be showing you every single card and what they do. This is a really simple combo. It's only 3 cards, so you'll get a good taste of how these cards work, and I'll explain it step by step. So we're going to go ahead and normal summon one of the new cards that came out when the Raid Raptor stuff did, and that is the Phantom Knights of Torn Scales. This card says you can discard 1 card, send 1 Phantom Knights card from your deck to the graveyard, except a copy of itself. If another Phantom Knights card in your graveyard is banished while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon it but banish it when it leaves the field. But, what do you know, you can actually use it for XYZ stuff so it doesn't get banished. Not that that's all super duper important, but okay, we're going to go ahead and discard this Phantom Knights Fogblade. This card lets you have Monster Reborn, a Phantom Knights card, so it's actually good discard fodder. We'll go ahead and send a Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak to the graveyard. Alright, since we control a Phantom Knight monster, we get a free special summon. At the end of the turn, you can also banish this card to add a Phantom Knight spell and trap from deck to hand. But since we have 2 rank 3s, we'll go ahead and go into Cherubini. This card lets you Foolish Burial, a level 3 monster from deck to graveyard, and it sends for cost, which is pretty darn insane. So it can't be Ash or Infinite Impermanence, any of that stuff. So we'll go ahead and send a Graph. This is a Burning Abyss card. If it's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Burning Abyss monster from your deck, which is pretty darn cool. So we're going to go ahead and special summon from the deck a Seer, which is another Burning Abyss monster. Alright, now we can use the effect of the Ancient Cloaks from the graveyard and add to our hand the Phantom Knights of Stained-Greaves. So this card lets you banish to add a Phantom Knights monster, not a Phantom Knights spell or trap, a Phantom Knights monster. This will come up in just a moment. Alright, now we can use the effect, obviously, since a Phantom Knights card was banished, like I said, it can now special summon itself. And now that triggers the effect of Stained-Greaves. So Phantom Knights monster special summon to your field, you can special summon this card. So all of these cards are kind of working off one another, right? The only thing is you have to be careful in the beginning to make sure you order it, because when it's special summon, you control a non-Burning Abyss monster, it's going to get destroyed, and you need all these materials. So make sure you order it in the way that I've kind of explained it step by step. Now we can go into a rank 3. This is Levier. This lets you detach a material from the card to target a banished monster and special summon it. And that's exactly what we're going to do. It does have to be level 4 or lower, but luckily for us, that doesn't matter at all. Alright, so now we can go ahead and convert the Cherubini and the Ancient Cloak into none other than Rusty Bardige. Very good card. Alright, so we can use that effect, like I said, to banish it to special summon a Phantom Knights card. And that's going to work out pretty well for ourselves. And normally if you lose the field, it's banished, but now that we have it as XYZ material, we don't have to worry about that. It'll go straight back to the graveyard. Now we can go into another rank 3. This is called the Phantom Knights of Breaksword. It can target a card you control, and when your opponents destroy it, but the important part is if it's destroyed by card effect, you can bring back 2 materials, 2 level 3 materials, or 2 Phantom Knights monsters, I should say, with the same level, and then they get special summoned back and they become rank 4. So, what do you know? We can special summon it to a zone that Rusty points to. When a dark XYZ is special summoned to its zone, you get to destroy a card on the field, meaning that we can trigger our own effect. We will destroy the Breaker's effect to bring back 2 cards. I bring back the Stained-Greaves and the Torn Scales and overlay them now into a Dark Rebellion XYZ. We will rank this up pretty soon here, or I should say during our opponent's turn. But now we can use the effect of Rusty that will let us Foolish Burial a Phantom Knights card to set a Phantom Knights spell and trap. So we'll get a form of disruption, and that's going to be the Phantom Knights Fogblade. If you guys don't know what this card does, targets an effect monster, negates its effects, which is pretty darn nice. Alright, now, we Foolish Burial this Ragged Gloves with Rusty's effect. So now we can banish this card to send a Phantom Knights card from deck to graveyard. Alright, that sounds very good, because now we can Foolish Burial this card, the Phantom Knights Sword. This card basically says you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target a Phantom Knights monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So we need all the effect monsters that we can get. So we're going to go ahead and banish that and bring back none other than our Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak. Those are 2 effect monsters, so that means we can go into Predaplant Verde and Naconda. Use Predaplant Verde and Naconda's effect to send Red Eyes Fusion. This is kind of like a mainline combo, I'm pretty sure. And go into Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. And if you can believe it, we do have another Phantom Knights card in the graveyard, which is going to be the Phantom Knights of Silent Boots to add a Phantom Knight spell and trap to our hand. And to our hand, we're going to go ahead and add a Phantom Knights Rank Up Magic Force. This lets us target the Dark Rebellion XYZ during our opponent's turn to rank up just one time into the Dark Requiem XYZ Dragon. So that is 3 monster negates. We have the monster negate here with the Fog Blade, and we also have Dragoon of Red Eyes, which is an Omni negate. Keep in mind we only use 3 cards in this combo. So yeah, that we're going to go ahead and set this card, meaning that we also have the pop during our opponent's turn, because we're going to go into Dark Requiem, which is a dark monster. Pop 3 monster negates, the Fog Blade, like I said, and the Dragoon, which is a lot of forms of disruption. Very similar to Raid Raptors, because they wanted to join those archetypes together. But I think Phantom Knights is a little more consistent, I'm sure, even if it is a little less explosive, because this is kind of the end board for Raid Raptors, but it does have that infinity with it. So it's kind of a preference thing, but Phantom Knights is obviously much more popular, can fight 3-hand traps a lot better and all that good stuff. But that was a good introduction. I pretty much went over every single Phantom Knights card that is ever used. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Other than that, that's going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.